Hello and welcome to episode 32 of the Roll Jump Media podcast. I am joined once again by my co hosts, Jose and Luis. What is going on, guys? How's it going today?
Hello, hello. It's been well. You know, second Saturday of the year, I think. Oh no, no.
Yes, that's right.
Is it? It is,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, because
Damn.
today's the ninth,
Right, right.
and then the last podcast was the second. So, yeah, you right.
All right. I thought I was like lost or something. But yeah, going pretty well.
No, you're found. You're found. All right, cool. Jose, how are you feeling?
Okay, I'm good. Can't complain so far, even though the world is falling apart.
That is
But
true.
there's still games. So
Yeah. Oh man. Well, for the podcast, we're not getting into it, but we are aware of the situations, and
yep.
oh boy.
Anyways,
Yeah. For today, what we're going to be doing is going over briefly what we've been playing because afterwards we're going to be finishing our video game draft that we started last week, and then we're going to be talking about Zelda and Metroid's anniversaries and doing a little bit of speculation as to what Nintendo could be doing for them. So that should be fun. So let's go ahead and begin the podcast how we know how to do it, what we've been playing. So Luis, go ahead and tell us what you've been playing, my boy.
All right. Um, so I haven't been playing. Um, well, compared to last week, I've only been playing like two games. For my 2DS, I've been playing Monster Hunter Stories, and yeah, it's just a game that you know, whenever I have like I'm watching a video or something, I just turn it on and play some of it.
Okay.
Taking my time with it. And then for the Switch, I've been playing Pikmin 3 Deluxe. I finally got the time to play it, so I already passed the main story. I did some missions already, but I'm still planning on doing some of the extra content that's in there. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. And I mean, yesterday we tried the Monster Hunter Rise demo.
Right.
That game looks lit.
Yeah. I got. I'll talk about a little bit. Well, I'll talk about Monster Hunter Rise right here since I did play a little bit after the stream
Right.
and started messing around with the wire bug and how you can use it for mobility. And man, there's so much you can do with that. Supposedly you can sprint. I haven't tried this, but I was watching a video. You can sprint while you're like running up a wall, and it'll extend your run. Did you do that?
I think I did it once, but it was by accident. Like I
Okay.
wasn't sure how I did it, but yeah, I need to figure that out too because
Yeah.
it feels like there's like a lot to do.
Yeah. And you know that first cliff when you're going down the little slope and it widens
Mhm.
right in the beginning of that map. Um, I went from there and then I chained like wire bug maneuverability skills and I got to like the mid part of where
Oh really?
yeah, or even farther. It was pretty nuts. You can go really far in with two wire bugs. But anyway, that's enough. That's enough about Monster Hunter. We got to keep it brief.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, this game I was a little hesitant because it was on the Switch and it didn't look as good as Monster Hunter World, but it's very fun.
Yeah.
Very fun. Anything else you want to bring up?
No, that's all. That's all I've been playing.
Alrighty, Jose.
all right. So for me, it's been pretty slow actually. I've I've only gotten to Animal Crossing, I think once this whole week. Like I just stopped getting on, which is bad because I'm abandoning my villagers. Um,
Oof.
so hopefully I'll retake that. Um, but for some reason I started getting back into Smash Brothers. Um, Super Smash Brothers.
Uh-huh.
I did the Sephiroth Spirits DLC. I mean DLC Spirits. And then I I don't know, for some reason I got back into like the adventure mode.
No way.
And I started yeah, I started doing that again. I had already started in hard mode, hard level, but I never finished it. Um, so when I got back into it, I figured I would just continue doing it, and yeah, it just stuck.
Oh, okay.
So I've been doing that. Um, and that's pretty much it. That's it's pretty sad. I don't know. It's taken me a while to kind of get back into it. I don't know
Hmm.
why. But yeah, that's been it for me.
Okay. Man, y'all like if Nintendo just went into your room and just recorded y'all playing, I legit you guys could be in like a Nintendo commercial because you're playing all the tentpole
I know.
Nintendo games.
I know.
Dang,
Big Nintendo fanboys here.
I respect it.
How
As
about
for
you?
yeah, true. As for me, I have a few. They're kind of dating back to Christmas time actually a little bit, but I'll go fast. So shout out to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. You did mention it. I was doing the classic mode and just experimenting with Sephiroth and all the DLC characters I didn't get for
Mm.
Season Pass 2. So that's been fun. I've been playing Final Fantasy 14 and unlocking flying in all the areas. So I just been taking in the world, having fun, and also Apex. I've been playing Apex. You guys have been hearing me talk about Apex for a long time. Um, we talked about the Monster Hunter Rise demo. It's really good. Surpassed my expectations as a Monster Hunter fan. Um, Cyberpunk. I've been continuing Cyberpunk and enjoying that story again. You know how you go back to a story, you already know, but you're just looking at the details now and just taking in all the things you missed the first time around.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing with Cyberpunk. And the last one is they actually released a Ease 9 demo, Ease 9 Monster from Nox. And I know you guys remember me talking about Ease and how I like the franchise after I played
Yeah.
Memories of Celceta. Yeah. I have a mixed feelings about this game.
She.
Yeah. It's because
it.
like you had something you want to say first?
No, no, go ahead.
Okay. It's well for the demo you get to explore two areas. Man, they're kind of similar. One's a little bit more open, but they're more like a dungeony feel, so they kind of feel samey. And the big thing that they introduced was wall climbing, being able to wall climb to reach higher areas and then jump down and then fly around or glide around. And after playing Monster Hunter Rise, and I was thinking about it yesterday, it's like Rise does it better. Like it feels more mobile. Uh, it feels more agile, which is what I like in games. So that kind of docks
Hmm.
it even worse than what I was initially thinking of it as before I played the Monster Hunter Rise demo. And the animations are kind of stiff. Like I was playing as I don't know if she didn't have a great sword. I forget what kind of weapon she had, but it was a big weapon. And as she was swinging it around, I was kind of feeling stifled or it like the animations weren't all the way right. That was kind of what how it was in Memories of Celceta, but I guess here, after experiencing so much since then and different RPGs that take it to the next level, I'm really feeling the antiquity of whatever engine and animations they're using in East. So I don't doubt that's going to be a good game, but it's just they could use a glow up. The series could use a glow up in terms of um, how good it looks and the animations that are put forth.
So you think it's a little outdated.
It's a little outdated, yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, they could use a revamp.
yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, if you're interested in East, there there's demos for Lacrimosa of Donna too, I believe. So I might try that one to see if that one clicks with me more. But East Nine's demo did not click with me that much, even though I was excited for it, which is a little disappointing. But them's the break sometimes.
it is what it is.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
sometimes. All right, so that's gonna do it for what we've been playing for this week, or what we've been playing for a little while. In my case. So as I said, it's going to be Zelda's 35th anniversary this year. A lot of speculation as to what Nintendo could do to celebrate Zelda. A lot of people have their preferences as to what they want to see, what kind of collections they want. If Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be that celebration for this year only, or if we're going to get something else. So I kind of just want to pass it on to you guys. I have a list of all the Zelda games here if you guys want to go through those to see how likely they are. But just off the cuff, what do you want to see this year as a Zelda fan to celebrate the 35th anniversary?
Zelda stuff. Um, okay,
Them.
so um, I'm one of the believers that I think Breath of the Wild 2 will come out this year. But I think it's not gonna be. Well, I mean, they're gonna try to connect it with the whole Zelda 35th anniversary celebration. But I think like the main uh, games, you can say that, like for example, like the Mario 3D collection last year for Mario. Um, that was like the big game for to celebrate the anniversary. I think for Zelda, I think we're gonna see some kind of collection. I want to say it's gonna be like a 2D collection.
2D?
Yeah, 2D collection.
Okay.
Cause I also have some like other uh, predictions, I guess. I think it's gonna be a 2D collection. Um, I don't know which which games, honestly. It'd be cool to see the 3DS games ported to the Switch, like the Link Between Worlds. Um, and I think we're gonna see ports of Twilight Princess and Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, and Skyward Sword finally. And I think those are gonna be like the main games. But
Okay.
um, but sometimes I think about it and it's like, well, that's kind of too much, for a
For
whole
one
year
year, you
of.
think?
So
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what you guys think.
Well,
Um,
everyone's been saying those three games. Because they're following the pattern of what they did for Super Mario 3D, right? Like they took one from the 64, one from what was it, the Wii, and then what
Galaxy.
was
Yeah.
that? Oh, and the
Yeah, GameCube.
GameCube.
Hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really care for Skyward Sword. Like if that were included, well, that's nice, I guess. I guess I would play it again. Just because I haven't touched it in years since I first played it.
Same.
Mm, I feel like hopefully Breath of the Wild 2 does come out because a lot of people saying, oh, that like it's probably not nearly as done as we want it to be. But like for Mario 35, dude, they were releasing a theme park.
True.
Okay. Like the stars aligned for that last year for them, and unfortunately, well, it didn't work out the way they wanted it to.
Hmm.
Right.
I feel like at least we're gonna get like one big game, not just some re-releases.
Yeah, I can see that. For some reason, I think that Skyward Sword is going to be its own release by itself. Do you think
Yeah,
that's a
I think so
possibility?
too. I don't think they would release it attached to other ports. Um,
Mm.
Yeah.
I think it would just be its own thing. And I mean, kind of like Asana said, I'm not. I mean, I'm like whatever about Skyward Sword. It'd be nice because I mean, I haven't played that game since when I first played it. I've only played it once. Um, and so I mean, it'd be nice to revisit it. Um, what I want is Wind Waker more than anything, just because I really want to play that game again. Um,
Then
we
get a
missed
Wii
our
U.
chance. We have a Wii U, but it doesn't work. The pan doesn't work. Um, and I don't know, is that still up in the store for the Wii U, like the digital download? Oh. Um,
I don't
but
know.
I also think I was looking at like the actual date, like the actual day for that 35th anniversary. It's the March 31st, which
Okay.
is already a pretty infamous date among uh, amongst Nintendo fans.
Right.
So I don't know if that's just a coincidence or if they're planning on like releasing something that same day that they're stopping the other games. Um, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe they could do something like what is it? What is it called? Mario 35? Super Mario 35?
The
The Battle Royale.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mario 35.
But I don't know
So
if that would work for Legend of Zelda. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're planning. I really do think they might release Breath of the Wild 2 this year. I have hope they do will. Because it's not like they're doing it from scratch. Like they already have like the assets from the first Breath of the Wild, you know. Um, but I don't know.
mm,
I'm not a game developer, so I don't know.
okay. Well, you say that they have the assets, and I feel like they're going to be using those again. But do you think that we're going to get whole new environments, like underground catacombs and things like that, that'll be different enough to where they need the extra time to really flesh that out?
Maybe honestly, I don't know what to expect from Breath of the Wild 2. Like I don't know
Yeah,
what direction they're taking. I don't know. Like I don't know how it's gonna work. You know, like is it
that's
a?
part. Yeah,
It's part of the excitement, you know.
yeah.
But like, is it like a direct? Um, like, does it follow right after, like right where Breath of the Wild left off, or is it like, is there a time skip? You know, I don't know. I don't know.
mm, I
But I
hear
want
that.
it this year.
Do you guys care at all about the other games that aren't usually talked about as much, like the Oracle of Seasons, Ages, Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks, those kind of games? Would you want to see those somehow playable on the Switch, or do you have any affinity for those games?
I would want to play the Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. Only because I've never played those before. Um,
Hmm.
but now that you mentioned the Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, they might do the they might do like a what they did with the Mario games, they might do with the Toon Link games, quote unquote. Um, just
Hmm.
because they're so like they go together, you know. Um, they're all in that same
Sphere.
universe, I guess. Whatever. Um, because for that it's Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass,
Let's see.
Spirit Tracks. That's three games right there. Perfect.
Okay.
Or four swords, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if that even counts, but
Yeah. There's a bunch of them, man.
yeah. So I mean, I'd like to see that too, because I've only played Phantom Hourglass. I never played Spirit Tracks.
I
Um,
played Spirit Tracks.
is it good?
Yeah,
It's good.
Well, I
I
mean, I think
wonder if
for
they're
that the
gonna.
companion is Zelda, no? Yeah,
Yes. Hmm.
that's cool.
But like, I wonder if they're gonna do what they did with Mario and just like re-release a game and do nothing to it. Like
I
they just did like
know.
some minor adjustments, right? But I think it's really cool, like how they released Link's Awakening and they completely changed the style of it, from what it was originally. So it would be cool to see that.
Like a whole remake.
Yeah, that would be freaking awesome.
I mean, like it'd be cool to have all these games, but do you guys think we'll have more than like two games this year?
No.
No. Like I honestly don't like. I'd be okay with like Breath of the Wild 2 and maybe a port.
Mhm.
And if they do that, I think I think we could have potentially more games, but they'll be like Cassandra says, maybe some touches here and there, and or release it like in uh, the Switch Online. Yeah, online service on
Mhm.
Switch, and like this Zelda extravaganza, and you can play these games again. Here you go. Um, but yeah, I think realistically, I think we only see like maybe two games. Um, for
Yeah.
Zelda, like new games, right? Like either like remakes or enhanced ports or like a brand new game. We're getting an Ocarina of Time sequel, and that's that. Just kidding.
Mm.
My uncle at Nintendo told me, but either way, I'm excited to see what they have planned, and that's just like on the game side. They released Mario board games, even though like I think Zelda already has like Zelda Uno and Zelda Clue and Zelda Chess, and so I don't know
Mhm.
what else they can do. Zelda Monopoly. We don't talk about that one though.
Yeah, we don't.
COVID saved you this year.
Hallelujah. Wait, no, not hallelujah.
Mm.
Man. Well,
Edit that out.
yeah. How about do you guys think we'll ever see a Ocarina of Time remake?
Hmm.
Maybe down the line, like for the 40th or 45th or
Maybe.
50th even.
I
Um,
feel like they will make it available for Switch though, because it's been available like on every console. So.
mhm. It's a staple.
Mhm.
Um, I mean, I'm a little on the fence about that, just because I feel like Ocarina of Time is. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I think it's a lot of people's favorite games of all time.
Mhm.
Um, so there's a risk there, if you overhaul like the graphics and just start from scratch. Um, there's a risk there of, oh, what have you done to my game,
Mhm.
but then I feel like there's also the possibility of just making it even better, just an updated graphics. But I don't know, like it's so beloved that I don't know, it could backfire,
Yeah.
um so yeah, so I don't know if they would ever, because you're talking about like Final Fantasy 7 type of remake, right? Or
Knowing Nintendo, it's not going to be that elaborate,
mhm.
but
um
yeah, along those lines.
I mean, if I don't know, I trust the Legend of Zelda team. um I don't think they've fumbled that much. Maybe Skyward Sword was a little um lacking, but I feel like I don't know, like they're very consistent, and you can tell that they do like care about it.
Sure.
I'm like Game Freak, but you feel like, uh, but like I don't know, like whenever they release a new game, you're never worried about, oh, is it gonna be a good game or not? You know
Mhm.
it's gonna deliver. Um, so whatever it is that they decide to do, um, I'm confident that it's gonna be for the best, or it's gonna deliver. Um, so we'll see what they do.
Right. I guess for me personally, I'm looking forward to playing Skyward Sword and the Wind Waker because I don't have the Wind Waker and I still have my Wii hooked up. I don't know about y'all. Do you guys still have your Wii's hooked up, or is that just me being weird?
You're weird.
Yeah.
Because
Our Wii is nowhere to be found. I don't know where it is.
my Wii is sitting next to my PS5, Chief. It's that important to me.
Damn.
Yeah, because I can just pop in Twilight Princess on my Wii and I'm chilling, but the other games not so much.
That's nice.
Yeah,
I mean, you can play GameCube games on the Wii. You can play Wind Waker.
yeah, but Wind Waker is so hard to find. Isn't it hard to find? And doesn't it cost a lot?
I'm sure. I'm sure it is.
Yeah, it's just inconvenient. Having it on the Switch would be nice together with something else.
But it was on the Wii U.
Nobody talk.
So,
I don't got no Wii U. That was just y'all with your damn
well,
Nintendo fans.
you're not a true fan.
I'm not. I'm not a true fan.
The Wii U was elite. Okay, the Wii U brought us Mario Kart 8.
It
I
did. It
spent
did.
like I lost some eyesight playing that. Just being on there for hours. I
Self-inflicted
had
myopia.
yeah. Yeah, I had like enemies on there that I would see daily. It was good times.
Well, damn, man.
That's true though. We'll see what they do for the Wii U anniversary.
Yeah.
Just release the three games they have again.
Oh my gosh. I think
Damn, shots
well,
fired.
that is yeah, that's how terrible of you. They ported every Wii U game to the
Yeah.
Switch already, but I don't know with Mario 35, it was like a big deal. Just like think of everything that the partnerships like they have like Mario Legos now.
Yeah.
Like the Levi's and Mario collaboration. Like they did a lot of stuff, and I think just because Mario is like Nintendo's Mickey.
Mhm.
Um, so I guess we're not gonna see the same, you know, the same skill for Zelda, but it would still be cool to see if they do anything like outside of the box.
Yeah.
Maybe they reveal like some like new things they're adding to the theme park. I'm a little annoyed that it's all Mario. No offense.
That would be so cool because I'm gonna know
Like,
too. It's Nintendo World, not Mario World.
yeah, exactly. And it's like, oh, where's the Nintendo stuff? So yeah, I was a little peeved when they revealed the layout and all of that. Um, so I mean, at least an announcement of, oh, this is what's coming for Zelda. Um, that would be nice too. Um, but I feel like the Legend of Zelda, like the first Legend of Zelda game, has a good chance of being re-released, um, maybe online. Um,
Hmm.
oh, it's
I
already there.
yeah.
Oh,
The first Legend of Zelda is there. Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, and Link to the Past.
really? I've only seen Link to the Past. Have you played? Why haven't you played them? You, not your
Because
fan.
I have other games too. Why haven't you?
I didn't know they were there.
Why didn't you know?
I don't know. Anyways,
I
okay,
played
we'll
Super
scratch that.
Metroid. It was there.
Huh? Nah,
It's just that's besides the point.
I think we're getting a remake. I mean, not a remake, a live action with Mila Jovovich.
Jovovich.
as
A man
Zelda.
can only
Just
dream, you know what I
kidding.
mean?
Disgusting, man. No,
They should never touch Zelda. Never,
no.
never make live action. Nothing. I don't want none of that.
What if Tom Holland is cast as Link?
Well,
Imagine.
Well, dude, Jake Gyllenhaal would be a good like him or something. Anyway, sorry.
God.
So far from home all
Jake
over again.
Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
I know it's not gonna happen, but all day, him.
He would be good.
Stupid. Um,
Have you seen that?
well,
Like,
yeah, sorry.
supposedly, Link is modeled after Leonardo DiCaprio.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh?
because it was around the time where like Titanic came out and Romeo and
Hmm.
Juliet, I think.
And he was
So
the
he was
it
very
boy.
popular. I don't know. I mean, maybe we're blowing it out of proportion. It is the 35th anniversary. Because I was thinking like they could have done so much more with the Mario anniversary. But again, it is the 35th anniversary. It's not like the
Hmm.
like 50 years. Like
Hmm.
where they could go all out.
Right.
So like maybe we're setting our expectations too high. But I mean,
Could
I
be.
hope we get all that. But I don't know. Because I was
Hmm.
thinking like, oh, maybe we can finally get a Zelda themed Switch. But
Oh,
we
Mm.
that's
didn't get a Mario themed Switch. So
that's true.
and it's like what?
I want a
Yeah,
Zelda Switch so
I
bad.
know. Me too. Like if Mario didn't get one, like would Zelda get one? I mean, I
Well,
hope.
Odyssey got like red Joy Cons. No, that's it.
Yeah, we get green Joy-Con.
I think those games were just released too early in the Switch's lifetime, and that's why they didn't get the themed Switch. Because, like, okay, how is Fortnite getting a themed Switch? You get me? And Mario
Yeah,
isn't getting one?
that's true.
I feel like with the next big release, like if an Odyssey, like the sequel or whatever, that's when one will come out. So I think if Breath of the Wild 2 did come out, like, of course we're gonna get a Zelda Switch. They would be foolish not to, you know?
Yeah.
That kind of
So
brings to mind the Switch Pros that's being rumored around.
Hmm.
That could be this year, and I feel like that would give credence to a Zelda themed Switch for the Switch Pro.
That
Maybe
is true.
that could sell out really fast though. That's gonna be worse than the PS5.
I'm getting it.
that is true.
Yeah.
A Switch for every room in the house.
Every, just
Even
that excited.
the office getting
You're
one.
ready to drop like $1,000 for everybody.
That Switch is for Meowth, okay? He needs one.
Okay.
What if we do get a thin Switch, but it's a Switch Lite? Ew, man.
Nah,
Ugh,
dude. Man, I might have to.
no.
If it was Metroid, I would consider it legit.
Well, I don't have a Switch Lite, so I'm good.
Yeah. Actually, no,
That's
I don't want to Switch Lite, man.
Yeah,
yeah.
me neither.
I kind of don't want that.
I think that kind of exhausts all the topics I could
Oh
think
yeah,
of.
one more
Y'all
thing.
y'all think of anything
Um,
else?
yeah. Like how for when was it? I think when Skyward Sword came out, it was it the 25th anniversary?
Skyward Sword came out in 2011,
Yeah, so
so
it was at the
yeah.
Yeah,
25th
25th.
anniversary. Um, they released like this soundtrack, no, with the symphony, I think it was called.
Hmm.
The what's it called? The something symphony, right? Yeah, Symphony of the Goddess, or so it'd be cool to have like a soundtrack of all the Zelda tracks. Like a vinyl, that'd be cool.
That would be
It,
cool.
like it'd be cool, because like Zelda music is one of the most um recognizable throughout the
video game industry. So it'd be cool to celebrate that music as well.
Yeah,
And that's it.
yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna do any limited like time games like they did with Mario, like Mario 35, and they're just gonna like wipe them from existence like after a certain time.
That's what I was thinking. Like they might do the whole limited thing again, and that's
Hmm.
what I don't. I hope not.
I still can't make sense of that. Production is not the problem for that. It's just Nintendo being weird.
Hmm.
I heard they said that it was like a. I think it was Bowser who said, it's a celebration of this anniversary, So it's kind of like a limited thing, like. But it's weird. I don't know. I don't know why would they do that.
Yeah, Doug Bowser. Well, I think that exhausts our talk about Zelda's anniversary. We had a lot to say about that, to no surprise. And I feel like the last thing we should talk about is the Metroid anniversary. There's less games to talk about with Metroid, unfortunately, but I think it's also very important to a lot of people that own Switches and Nintendo fans around the globe. So let's go ahead and talk about the Metroid anniversary. We already know the forefront thing is the Metroid Prime trilogy that's been rumored for forever, and we just never get it because I don't know why. And we also have the much acclaimed Metroid Fusion, Metroid Zero Mission on from the Game Boy Advance, and let's see what else. Samus Returns came out 2017 as well, and yeah, Super Metroid's already on the Nintendo Online, and then there's the original too. Metroid Other M, it's on the Wii, but I don't know. It can stay there. It can stay there. To be frank. So I know you guys were looking forward to playing. I know Luigi. I think he played, or Luis. He's played. Did you play all the Metroid games? The Metroid trilogy?
Uh, the Metro Prime trilogy
Yeah,
or the yeah, Metro
Metroid
Prime. I
Prime.
played all games, all
Man,
three games.
that's freaking awesome. Would you do you feel invested enough to if the trilogy came out, would you buy it?
Yes, day one.
Yeah.
Like I would like to play it again. Uh, I want to play it for the first time. Yeah, Jose. I don't think Jose has played any Metro game.
I started the first one in the Wii U, but I never finished it.
Yeah. The big thing that's gonna make or break it for me is I'm gonna sound old, but I want the GameCube controls for one and two, how it was, and I also want the GameCube control format for Prime 3. However, Prime 3, it's really integrated with the Wii functionality, so I don't think they'll take the time to do a traditional control scheme. So I'll be okay with that. But I just want the first two to have GameCube functionality or traditional control functionality, personally.
Well, if it's um like Sunshine, like
True.
there is well, they added it later, right? The
Yeah,
GameCube
yeah.
functionality.
Hmm.
So I mean, they could do it, but knowing Nintendo, I don't know if they would, honestly.
Yeah. No, Nintendo's gonna do. They're gonna make me suffer, just like Sunshine. They're gonna make me suffer for a few weeks, and like, oh, by the way, don't be mad anymore because hello, we have this for you, and then I'm gonna
Yeah, like
forgive them, and then the cycle's gonna continue.
yes.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, do you think we'll see Prime 2? I mean, Prime 4?
Um,
Like
I
anything about that game?
I
I
really
feel like
think
we might.
they'll I feel like they'll release a cinematic trailer. I don't think we'll see
I mean,
legit gameplay.
Yeah, yeah, like maybe an update. They have to do an update. Um, Maybe for like E3 or E3 season. Um, but I don't know. Weren't they still hiring like a few months ago?
Yeah, even more recently, probably.
So I mean, but I mean, they have to say something. Um, it's their year too, you know. It kind of sucks though that they share anniversaries because you hear about all these things that they do for Zelda, and then you're like, oh wait, Metroid shares the same anniversary. Where they at? And then
I
they
know.
don't
I
really
didn't know. I didn't know that
do
that they.
much about them.
Mhm.
Um, and it's funny because I feel like Legend of Zelda and Metroid are like the two, I guess, most like more mature um franchises, or
Yeah,
like
I can see that.
the two franchises that I mean, I don't want to say don't appeal to kids, but you know how like there's this stereotype about Nintendo being for kids or whatever. Um, I guess these two franchises don't really fit in to that. But yeah, I'd like to see them. Um, I don't know, honor it. You know, like it didn't Metroid like create like a they inspired like a whole new genre.
Yeah,
You know,
the Metroidvania genre, along with
yeah,
it's Metroidvania
Castlevania.
because Castlevania. Yeah,
Mhm. And I
yeah.
mean that's huge. You know, and I don't think Nintendo emphasizes that enough.
I don't blame them.
Um,
I don't blame them because they're just finding so much success elsewhere, you know.
but they
But
could have another huge franchise here.
I know,
I mean,
I
they
know.
do have another on the Switch, yeah. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think for sure the trilogy is coming. I feel it. I'm really feeling it.
I think they'll either do because I also want Metroid Fusion and Zero Mission to be released somehow. I think that's less likely than the trilogy because those games are really good. And there's no other Game Boy Advance games really on the Switch, huh? That would be like the first.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's not much precedence for that, but yes, trilogy would be very nice, and hopefully we get a trailer, a cinematic trailer. Those are that's my top of the top hope. At the very least, I just want the trilogy.
I think we'll get the trilogy, and I feel like we're gonna get a 2D Metroid.
Oh, we didn't talk about that possibility, huh? 2D Metroid.
Yeah,
Mm.
either like a remake of Fusion or Zero Mission or like a brand new Metroid 2D, which
That'd be
I find
awesome.
that it'd be cool, but I
Hmm.
don't know. I don't know if I don't know how likely that would be. Like a brand new 2D Metroid. That's
Yeah,
I
I
don't
hear
know,
that.
but we'll see. Hopefully Nintendo treats Metroid with some respect as well.
Right. Yeah, I don't have much else to say about it. Just good vibes to Metroid. Hopefully we get something this year.
Good vibes.
Good vibes. All right, we're gonna near the hour and a half mark. I planned on doing a game really fast, but I mean we can still do the game. It shouldn't be too long. Okay. So the game that we started last year to take over the back of the box thing was going through each of the years from 1993, and then we would go up to the present. I'd have a list of 5 games that were among the best games of that year, and then we'd have to rank them personally of how we would rank it within our group.
Right.
So for 1993, I don't have the results for that. I should have had it, but 1994, the games that we have are Final Fantasy VI, Super Metroid, Donkey Kong Country, Earthbound, and Tekken. So,
So we
should we
rank
start from the
those.
bottom or the top?
Donkey
What were the
Kong
games?
Country bottom.
Final Fantasy
The
5
Final Fantasy VI,
or 6?
Super Metroid,
Super Metroid,
Donkey Kong Country,
Donkey Kong Country,
Earthbound,
Earthbound, and
Tekken.
Tekken. You said
Yeah,
this is our year, guys. We were born this year.
Those were the top five from our year.
Yeah.
I chose those
Oh, you
from.
chose them.
Yeah,
Oh, oh, makes sense.
What's that mean?
I tried not to be biased and choose stuff, but I did my best.
I've never played any of those, so
Me neither. I played two only. Nerd.
Um, let's see.
Okay.
What do you guys think about Earthbound? I'm tempted to put it at the bottom.
isn't it good?
Earthbound. I think Earthbound is pretty good, no? Well,
For Final Fantasy 16, for 6, that's regarded as one of the best Final Fantasies, so I don't think it deserves to be on the bottom just because I think that'd be incorrect.
Earthbound.
I
I don't
mean, is
mind.
this personal opinion or what?
Yeah, but it depends how you want to judge it. I mean, everybody has their input.
Mm,
How about we just put Tekken at the bottom?
yes.
No. What? Really?
Then Donkey Kong.
It's the fifth of the top five. It's not bad.
I'm okay with that.
Okay,
But
Tekken number
this is the
five.
first. This is the first Tekken released, right? Ever.
Yeah, first Tekken.
Okay, I guess. What's your counter argument? I mean, I was considering putting Earthbound at 5, just because at least Tekken is still ongoing. No?
What is that's Nintendo? Or are they in charge of the Earthbound?
Yeah. Yeah,
No, okay.
but I think they stopped making games because the creators felt like that was done. Like it's a complete story already.
Hmm.
That's what I've
Interesting.
read. But I know the third game hasn't been released outside of Japan. Because I mean, Tekken is a pretty iconic like franchise. This is the birth of it, right? I don't know. I never played Tekken.
Well, it's
I
not
don't
like
know
it's
how.
the worst. It's just the worst of the best, in our opinion.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how influential it was.
I know
There wasn't a
Tekken
lot of
7
people playing
is the shiznit. Everybody loves that game.
that. Okay, so Tekken 5.
Tekken 5, Earthbound 4.
Sure, sounds good. I
Okay,
agree with that.
sure.
I'm okay with that.
All right. And that leaves our top three. I didn't play Final Fantasy 6, so I can't really keep pushing it towards the top. I would put it at 3 after, right above Earthbound.
Yeah, I never played Final Fantasy 6 either, but
Yeah,
I do know that a lot of people like love that game
right.
even more than 7 sometimes.
So Tekken 5, Earthbound 4, Final Fantasy 6 3. That leaves Donkey Kong Country and Super Metroid. I
I
want
think
to put.
Super Metroid is one, honestly.
I think Donkey Kong Country is one.
Really?
Yeah,
Nani?
but you like Donkey Kong Country 2 more, and I haven't played that one.
Super Metroid.
And Super Metroid pretty much influenced the rest of the 2D Metroid games. I'd agree with the number one for Super Metroid
Let's see.
because I'm ignorant and haven't played Donkey Kong Country 2.
It's on the Switch.
Yeah.
apparently it's Donkey Kong Country. I mean Donkey Kong anniversary this year too.
Yeah,
There's a lot of anniversaries this year.
I
and
know.
And
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Trash.
Well, we didn't talk about that one. We ain't got no time though.
We don't have
Yeah,
time.
no, no. It's 40th. It's the 40th anniversary. That's crazy.
For
For
Donkey Kong.
DK? Yeah,
For
I think it's
DK.
the oldest one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was there trolling Mario back in the day.
Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. But yeah, I think I agree. I think Super Metroid deserves the top spot.
I feel that definitely. I just have so much fun with Donkey Kong Country. I never feel like going back to play Super Metroid, but I always want to go back to play Super Donkey Kong Country. But yeah,
I
I agree.
recently I played both of those games actually last year, I think. Um, and I enjoyed Super Metroid much more than DK Country. And I don't know
Really,
if it's because I have a um more of an attachment to DK Country too, like you said,
maybe.
and, and like playing that game, knowing how DK Country 2 played, it was kind of like underwhelming to me for me.
Yeah, okay.
So I don't know, but that's like my personal
True.
experience.
Guys, I kind of want to switch Earthbound and Tekken, but we kind of locked it in already.
I've been telling you.
Too late.
What do you guys think?
What's the reason?
Fine, what's done is done. Tekken number 5. I've done what I've did. Okay, so Tekken number 5,
Drag
Earthbound.
us in the comments, guys.
Yeah, Dragus. Uh, Tekken number 5, Earthbound number 4, Donkey Kong, no, Final Fantasy 6 number 3, Donkey Kong Country number 2, and Super Metroid number 1. All right. Solid list, solid list. So that's going to do it for the podcast this week. Thank you for everybody on the panel that participated with me. I really appreciate it. So, who we are Roll Jump Media. We cover video games and sometimes other entertainment that interests us. We have a website. If you type in rolljumpmedia.com, it'll take you there and you can see what we're all about. We're also on social media and we have a YouTube and a Twitch. So if you want to check us out there as well, you can just type in Roll Jump Media and you can find us. Thank you for everybody that has watched. And before we sign off, do my panelists have anything to say to the audience?
Thanks for tuning in. Till next time.
Thank you for listening. Play some Zelda.
For sure, for sure. All right, cool. Thank you. We'll see you next time.